Okay, so for this one, I decided to go some Eclipse run because my progression is pretty low on them. You can see it right now. I only have a few of them, so my goal was to get some Huntress Eclipse run. My first run didn't go too well, and this is what happened. I got pretty lucky early on because at stage 2 I got a crit glasses printer, so I decided to print as many of them as possible and ended up at towards the end of the run at 9 of them. But even with this, my luck was still ran short. When in phase 4, I got some bosses, started the boss event, but got the Clay Dune Strider, which are the worst one in my opinion. They are so annoying to deal with. Those and the demon ones, those are the worst ones, in my opinion. You can say I dealt almost about half the damage to that one Dune Strider. But after a bit of trying to survive, it decided to just heal back up completely. After that, I decided to go back in, because now there are so many golems after me that I can't really do anything. So, since there are no mobs against them, I can at least try to damage it and kill at least one of the two. But I fell while trying to not die, and I only dealt half of the damage. Again, it would have been dead if it didn't heal as much. I didn't expect the golem to hit me there, so I decided to not dash, and then dashed too early and got hit. You can pause to see the items I got. They weren't great, but they weren't bad. I got 2 red items, but 2 of them were okay. That's it. By the way, I do not have the new DLC. It's just, yeah, I don't. That's it. But yeah, I decided to just restart it instantly. And my first item I saw was this teddy bear, which I instantly took because out of the 3, it's for sure the best one. And then I saw this void item, so I decided to open it. And you can see it right now, I was already insanely happy with that. It's the shrimp. If you don't know the shrimp, you're missing out, because it's, in my opinion, the best one for Huntress. It's just amazing. If you have a shield, you shoot rockets on hit, which means if you're on a crit, it's 6 rockets, which deals quite a bit of damage. Fast forward a bit, got the bungus, and opened the green chest, which was a red item. Which was this red item, which is, again, pretty good with Huntress, because on hit, she reduces the armor, and with the shrimps, I'm pretty sure it stacks twice. So already it was looking like a pretty good run. I decided to just go for it and go for the boss, because I already had pretty good items from the get-go, and I didn't need to stick around, and I decided to just try to be as fast as possible for those. I'm getting pretty low. I don't want to die. Oh no, not the laser. Oh, okay. And now I have my shield back, that way I can at least try to deal more damage. I have the bungus as my only healing, and not moving is not really Huntress-like. At least I defeated the boss, and now I can at least rest easy. And the rest was pretty easy, so let's go. And as I wrote, you might have not seen it, I had a blue portal for free at the start of the level. First reset, I got a Transcendence, which is the GOAT for shrimp build Huntress, and like, not even in my opinion, I don't think there's anything best. And getting some drowned would be pretty good too. And I accidentally bought this one, which was annoying, but that's what you can do, I guess. Here was a misclick. I did not meant to buy that thing because I don't know why. I didn't realize it would have bought my 3 white items, which were pretty good for Huntress. And I got some Leeching Seed, which is absolutely useless for Huntress because she is with Transcendence, meaning she doesn't have health. But still, what can I do? I just went to the next level and decided to farm some more items. Shurikens are okay with Huntress, especially with that ult. She's pretty good with them. So I decided to take it instead of Leeching Seed, since Leeching Seed is literally worthless right now. I got the random items in my platform and went for the next one. And I saw this thing. I don't see it often because I get choose your items, so I decided to go for it. I realized it as soon as I picked them that those are 2 times a 10% chance of happening. That is pretty good, because those upgrade my stats quite a bit and are extremely good for that, and I didn't waste any of my 2 altar items that I need, the Shredded Glass and Transcendence. I then see this Void item, which happens to be the Lost Seers. Now I thought about it, and I decided to take them, but I don't know if it was a good idea. Because crit with Huntress is amazing. But now that I got those glasses, they're not that great, because I now will transform every single crit to just this. And I also didn't remember what bonus it was giving, only the pearl, so I decided to gamble it for the Shred Glass, hopefully, and it was a Shred Glass, nice. And I got only a pearl and it's max health, which is fine, I don't mind it. I lose double my damage, but I also get like more than double my health because I lose the minus 50% of Shred Glass and gain some health from the pearl, which is, yeah, it's fine. Got another Void item, which was, it's a pretty good one. I would say all the Void items are pretty good at all time, except that crit glasses, because if you want to build crit, you need those glasses. Because the maximum amount of crit without them you can get is 15%, which is okay, but it's not that big at all. So with Huntress, those grasses are only ish good, and that's it. But yeah, enough of the babbling, boss fight. This is the power of 2 pearls with my ult, with the crowbars, with some... it's... yeah. That's what I mean with those items are amazing. The rest was easy, not even dropping beneath 90% health, so I decided to just grab the portal and leave. Void items, I just wanted more Transcendence and reroll until I get something good. Hopefully the teleport faster and Transcendence would be pretty good. After that one I decided to stop rerolling, and it was too saturated with the drown, so I took them both. No good red items to sell, so I'll just go on my merry way. I hate the ice place, so I decided to take the other one. But the ice place is just pure hatred for me. I hate it. One gasoline and bison steak later, I get attacked by a beetle scattling to me, which was weird. And I realized that there's a jump pad. I was dumb. I almost got jump scared by that. A little more items acquired, and then I decided to go for the boss phase. The scythe is actually pretty good right now. Even if I don't get the healing, I do get the crit, which is pretty good with Huntress with some shrimp, as I said. And after that last item, boss phase, as I said. Growth Thunder is fine by me. Again, my ult is insanely powerful with one crowbar and those shrimps. It's just insane. And I get his boss item, which is actually pretty good with Huntress again. My luck is pretty good right now. Because I keep sprinting, the Growth Tender item just continues to go in. I saw some items in the distance, so I decided to go grab those two before coming back. I didn't want any of those two, so I decided to get the question mark, which is an even more useless item because it just heals, which I don't have healing. Again, I don't have health. But it's fine, I have an equipment at least, I guess. This is actually a pretty good map. I can get a free red item, and if I'm lucky, a second free item, because there is a red chest that can spawn sometimes. And it's just enough to kill it before I die. Nice. I probably wouldn't have died, because I have quite a bit of health, but eh. Potato, tomato, right? This is the spot I know of that sometimes has a red item, and it does not, so sadly there's not a second red item that's free. There might be a second spot somewhere that I don't know of, but yeah, that's the only time I saw one. Recycler is pretty useful. I'll recycle the healing item I have since they're not really worth it. All of them except my scythe, because again, crit. You might have noticed that it has gone to 4 and the distant whirling. I will pass that back in slow-mo now. So yeah, you saw correctly. My shuriken hit the egg that I did not even see in the footage. It went like through the stick or something. And I finally find the last egg right there for the first boss fight. Which goes pretty quickly. I just run around some poles and kill it slowly, waiting for the shield to go down and then attacking again. This is the first time I learned this. I did not know you could get other red items. I thought it was only the red item of that boss, that one that gives you through 2 probes that serves you pretty much. And also, this item is the first time I actually use it. I've never even taken it other than to get that achievement and leave. So I don't know exactly how much damage it does, but apparently it's quite a bit, so I'll use it. But still, a few items later, and I got another crit classes, which would have been amazing if I got crit, but I got the Lost Seers, so no. But I get the boss, which is another one of those, which, fortunately, I can kill them pretty easily. And yet again, the rest of the portal was a breeze, not even dropping beneath 90% health. So yeah, continue in the next one. First of all, there's a grandparent right there, which is fine. Oh, attacking from here. Oh, I could get a better equipment. I don't know what that one does. Oh, it's another healing. Shit. Okay. Eventually I'll get a new equipment, I guess. And eventually it's pretty soon, because it's the first one I got from that gambling altar, which is a better one. Most of the thing that it does is give me healing, but it does sometimes give me money from that book. Yeah. And I also get a 5% crit from that one item, which is also an amazing item for Huntress because it gives attack speed after you crit, which is everything she wants. The first good item I get is this one after the one I already mentioned, which is a pretty good one. It's fine. But after a long while, I finally find the portal that was hidden somehow. And I was still wondering, should I go back and do 3 levels and not risk it with the boss, or no? And I decided that since I have an okay time right now, to just go for the boss. With the speed I killed those 2 bosses, I felt pretty confident taking on Mithrix, since I can escape him if I need to. And this green item was a blessing also, like a second one. It's amazing. I can speed up my attack speed, which is the one thing I need right now. Since crit is good, but attack speed is even better since I'm going shrimps. After going in circles for a little bit, I finally go through the portal. Okay, you know the drill. Portal times. But before anything else, let's test the damage. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. I can at least 2-shot those wing dudes with my shrimps. And that was a lucky one, I guess. That's a 1% chance to happen, but nice. Good to know that I can just panic explode them if I have my ult without taking too much damage. Nice. That's the 3rd one. This is extremely lucky. It's a 1% chance each. Or I guess each hit. Which, if every single shrimp hits, and then my attacks count as 3, I think. Meaning, every attack I deal is, there's 6% chance, I guess, right? Is that how math works? I think so. Shit, I forgot my Q. That's first portal. Yay. After the last dude, I just waited around and bop. And the last one of this island should be pretty close by, right there. And pop, second one started. That's fun to watch. When you ping one of those bubbles, the ping follow the bubbles. That's neat. Oh, I did not know this could have counted, but yeah, I guess. I got a coin from that equipment I have. Nice. As I entered this room, the only thing I was thinking is just please don't be the crit red item, because it is an insane good item for Huntress, but not with the build I have right now, which is very sad. And last portal, nice. Or I guess pillars? I guess they're pillars. Yeah. Yeah, that red item is very useful to just jump wide gaps. Because it makes you jump higher, and on the moon you have even higher, so it's just very, very high. Since it's the boss fight, I will stop the counter of pop, and also the video for a few seconds. Don't click off the video, wait a second, it's just for math. You can skip up to that time if you want to skip it. Technically, first of all, it is written 9 minutes, but it is not 9 minutes because it's 9 minutes total since I entered that stage at the beginning. Meaning there was a lot of time I was just moving around or just changing target, charging up the portals. So the actual time is 2 minutes 18 of actual fighting, throwing stuff and attacking enemies. But still, math time. The Excel part I did was only for hit attacks, meaning every one hit, this would be the proc coefficient. But there's also other things that can proc it, like the Disciples item that I have that procs every 1.01 second. It procs a proc coefficient of 1, meaning every 1 second there's a 1% chance to proc it, additional to everything else. In total of on hit, there's a 4.662 proc coefficient, meaning because it's a 1% chance of procking, with the 4.662 proc coefficient total, that means every single time I click left click, there's a 4.662% chance of just exploding the enemy. I would have went into more details, but realized that when I tried to do it, I realized there was other things that could have procced it, and realized that I could do way more math than this. Meaning I will do another video about it, and explain it way more in detail the way the math worked for this item. And do a weird what if scenario of math. So if you're interested, the video will be out eventually. Not sure when, but eventually. So yeah, let's go back to the video. I then remembered my red item. Kaboom. Nice. This is one of the two parts that might get tricky if I'm not careful. I need to kill, go into cover, kill, go into cover, to make sure I don't die. Also, fun fact if you're doing a similar build, the Lost Tears glasses do not work on this phase, even if they're normal enemies. They cannot explode them because they have a boss health bar. It also works the same in boss events that are a swarm instead of a normal boss. Kaboom. Nice. This is the second part that can be tricky. I want to be far to him when he does his spinny hammer that does very much line of explosions. Kaboom. Nice. Okay, I'm far away from him. Nice. I can try to dodge. I didn't dodge. I don't want to be... Okay, nice. I'm good. I just want to not get hit for 7 seconds, please. No! Oh, Transcendence, I love you. Okay, I'm safe. Nice. Please don't do your spin of death. Please. Thank you. That red item came in clutch so much. As Huntress, I don't really need an equipment to be useful against this, since I have my ult. No shot, my drone just blocked my first attack, so I lost a lot of damage there. No, that can be pretty bad. Nice, we are good. Oh, and I'm very close to my dropship. Nice. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Nice. So here were my stats and items, and I did get the monster log for Mithrix, which is pretty nice. Let's actually go check it out right now, actually. Pause if you want to read it. And yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you liked it, and see you on the next one.